Hello everyone, and welcome back to today's analysis. As of now, for the 104th episode, I will analyze none other than the Night King, the overaching antagonist of the Game of Thrones. A primordial force of evil who seeks to destroy the humanity and bring about the eternal night. The Night King is the most powerful and the most dangerous villain throughout the Game of Thrones, and yet ironically, he could also be seen as among the least evil of all of them. And in this episode, I'm going to analyze all that we know about him throughout the series, to understand the Night King and how and why he became like this. And now, let's begin. The man that will eventually become the Night King was born circa 8000 BC, long before the time of Westeros and Essos, and he was an ordinary man before he was captured by the children of the forest and turned into a White Walker against his will, thus turning him into the Night King so he can wipe out the humanity for them. And thus, for thousands of years, the Night King will create more and more White Walkers by resurrecting the people from death, or even taking infants and turning them into White Walkers as well, involving to destroy the human race and bring about an age of eternal night. But he also turned against the children of the forest and destroyed them so as revenge for destroying his life. But of course, eventually, due to his actions, the Great Wall was created between the north and the territory that he's inhabiting in order to protect the rest of Westeros from him. And so for some millennia, he remained dormant until circa around 300 AC, due to the events of the Game of Thrones and the instability in Westeros, was enough to finally awaken the Night King from his slumber, and he started by his conquest, and destroying the wall, and coming into conflict with the Night's Watch, under the leadership of Jon Snow, as well as coming in conflict with Daenerys Targaryen, the last of the Targaryen dynasty, who wants to reclaim back the Iron Throne. And now, before we continue, we will stop and ask ourselves, is the Night King evil? And the reason why I'm asking this is while it's undeniable that he is an evil monster and literal force of evil. It should be noted here that he did not become a monster out of his own choice, as he was captured by the children of the forest and was been transformed into a monster against his will. Not to mention that he never really wanted to be the Night King, and especially that throughout the series there is no dialogue, no character development, nothing, no kind of personality, nothing. The Night King is nothing short of a mostly a generic doomsday villain, only meant to destroy others for seemingly no reason but outside of his purpose. And thus, the answer is ultimately yes. The Night King is evil, but to be honest, he's mostly a tragic kind of evil. And in the end, he finally met his demise at the hands of Arya Stark, a simple girl from the House of Stark who managed to strike him down, and with his death, all the White Walkers officially ceased to exist, putting an end to his threat and to his tragic life once and for all. So in the end, who was the Night King? He was nothing more but a diabolical monster who became as such against his own will, a normal person who was turned into a force of evil and will officially seek to destroy all life as we know it, and a monster that could easily be called as one of the most memorable and one of the most tragic villains ever created in television. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe, and have a nice day.